John 20:30. Paula min un kai alla semea epoiesin ha Jesus enopian ton matheton autu, ha uk esten gegramina into biblio tuto. Here the Apostle John tells us, so then, Jesus did also many other signs before his disciples, meaning in the presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book or in this document. Right? Biblio is often translated book, meaning a document or composition, not necessarily meaning a bunch of leaves of paper bound on one side, as likely this would have been in a scroll. Wow, we could talk about a lot of different things here. First, let's note this min construction is anticipating a de in the next verse, right? So Jesus did a lot of other things which are not written down, but de, verse 31, but these, verse 31, are written. So when you have a min, you're often expecting a de with a contrast, and the second de, or the second word there, the de, will be translated with but. Epoiesin, hopefully you recognize that as being an aorist immediately. You see the augment, you see the sigma. It's an aorist active indicative. It's third person singular because the third person singular subject is Jesus. Lydia Novakovich, in her helpful Baylor commentary, notes that this is the only instance of enopion in John's Gospel. Enopion is called an improper preposition. It's called that not because it chews with its mouth open, but because it began its life in grammar as an adverb, and then later, quote, improperly, began to be used also as a preposition. Interestingly, improper prepositions are not used as prefixes on compound verbs. This one means before or in the presence of. So Jesus did many other signs, right? These miraculous actions that showed his true identity, that revealed his true identity. He did these before his disciples. And then we have this relative pronoun, ha, that is neuter nominative plural. It's neuter plural because it's referring back to the neuter plural antecedent, signs, right? Signs is neuter plural, so when we use the relative pronoun, we need a neuter plural one. This one is nominative because it's the subject of the verb esten. Remember, neuter plural subjects frequently take singular verbs. So we're not surprised that the verb here is esten rather than asen. We have a periphrastic construction where we have a form of a me plus a participle. This is a perfect passive participle. It is nominative, neuter plural, corresponding here to the subject. So again, translating this last line here, these signs which are not written in this book.